You woke up in the body of Alexander the Great during war. Horns. A general screaming in your face. 40,000 men waiting, and you don't know what a phalanx is. Level 1. You feel the horn vibrate in your chest. A hot, metallic weight pins your shoulders. The armor is too tight. The leather straps bite. Your hands shake inside gauntlets. Gauntlets that weren't yours yesterday. You say out loud, loud enough to be heard. Form ranks. Your voice cracks. You think, don't laugh. Don't freeze. They need order. The general, Parmenion, is in your face, spit hot on your lip. He believes you weak. Boy, what is your plan? You smile a lie. We hold the center. You feel bile at the back of your mouth. The taste of fear, metallic and cold. The air reeks of sweat, oiled bronze, horse dung, and something like distant smoke. Drums start. Horns answer. 40,000 throats tense. You watch a recruit kneel and retch. Your hands try to steady a map that looks foreign. A bird's eye sketch that you learned from a documentary 2 days ago. Hephaestion edges close. The only face you know you can trust. His breath smells of garlic and iron. Parmenion's eyes flick to the Persian lines beyond the dust. A sea of banners and monstrous chariots glinting with scythes. You think, if you lose, this changes everything. This is not a game. Blood has weight. Civilization, the idea of cities you grew up in, rides on your next breath. You taste iron and regret. A horse snorts. A soldier screams your name like a prayer. You inhale the dust and say, more steady than you feel. Hold fast. Right shoulder fix the cerisa. No one laughs, but the panic sits like a stone beneath your ribs. Level 2. You pace the tent. The map is a desert of ink and ignorance. Sound ricochets, orders, horses, a far-off trumpet. You think you are the front page of a century, spun by rumor, ready to go viral. The anachronism stings. You can't tweet here, but ideas travel. You craft a plan that feels illegal in this age. Misinformation as weapon. You will make the Persians hear a lie, so convincingly true it becomes their reality. You will manufacture morale. Hephaestion nods. You will speak like a king. You think, speak like someone who knows what they're doing. You practice a line. Tonight, we carve history. And it tastes like cotton. A scout runs in, breath sharp. He throws a bloodied scarf at your feet. A Persian standard, or so he says. You order a celebration to be prepped. You intend to let word spread. Darius fears you. Fake out one. Word travels. A Persian lookout misshears the celebration and reports Darius faltering. For a heartbeat, you think you have cracked them. Soldiers cheer. Hope tastes like honey. You almost believe it. But 2 hours later, carts of smoke reveal hidden cavalry, a feint in their own ranks. The cheer dies. Your stomach drops. That was not a victory. It was bait for your center. Form the oblique. You learned the word from a history clip at 2 a.m. You mean an angled attack. Hope this isn't modern jargon here. The men obey. Because men obey when a voice is steady. Level 3. The Persians roll scythed chariots forward. You smell iron and horses and panic. They scream down the lanes like brass death. The ground trembles. A soldier bolts, and you almost shout to cut him down. Ancient punishment for breaking line. Your face is a mask. Parmenion's voice cuts through. They will shred the phalanx. He hasn't trusted you since you woke up in this skin. He looks old and certain. He calls you boy again, in front of your men. You feel hands on your shoulders, your hands shaking in the gauntlets. If you look weak now, you'll be killed for it. A captain, eyes hard, signals to seize you for cowardice. The idea of execution hovers. Near execution. A trumpeter starts the death wish cry. You can see the blades raised. You feel the weight of history about to drop like an axe. Hephaestion slams a hand to your chest, his voice a boulder. Alexander commands. The blades stop. The breath you release is small and wet. Hold the line. Inside, you are cataloging panic like a forensic student. How fear spreads, how to redirect it. You order gaps closed, place spearmen in the lanes, and use wagons as barriers. You send out false deserters, with lies sewn to their lips. Fake out too. A deserter returns claiming Darius wounded. The rumor blooms. Persian ranks fray for a moment. But then, you see flags reassembled. Darius is not dead. The deserter was just a frightened man, with a liar's tongue. You feel gullible and furious. Level 4. You go public. You step out onto a mound of earth. The wind strips dust into your eyes. You taste grit and fear and decide to weaponize words. You choose a phrase that will become the rumor. Darius has fled. Say it, repeat it, send it on runners. You stage a captured banner with a noble's ring pinned to it. A small, shiny lie. Hephaestion signals the standard bearer to plant it where Persian scouts will find it. You watch the plan like a player watching a strategy game's fog lift. Insider betrayal. Philon, a staff officer you trusted with orders, slips away at dusk. He returns with a Persian mark sewn in his cloak. He whispers to a messenger to carry your position to Darius. You catch him, overheard by a muleteer who later swears to you. Your heart shatters. The traitor is within. You confront him. He laughs low and says he only seeks wealth. Parmenion looks on with hard, quiet satisfaction. He suspects everything. You do not kill Philon immediately. Instead, you let him live to feed a second lie. Fake out 3. You stage Philon's capture to be visible to Persians. They see their insider punished, and you expect their confidence to wobble. For a breath, the Persian line hesitates. But watching Darius's eyes from across the field, you know he is steady, like a captain on a burning ship. Level 5. It's time for misdirection. You order a controlled collapse in the center. A practiced, noisy retreat. Your phalanx bends like a reed. Persian cavalry commits. Their center pushes. Your wedge waits. Like a spring. You let the rumor spread. Runners carry Darius flees further into the Persian camp. The idea is contagious. People repeat it. You are playing an old trick with new language. Fake news that moves faster than arrows. Because it's human. Hephaestion rides your left. Parmenion holds the right. With grim, angry grace. He still distrusts you. He still thinks you're not Alexander. He watches you, like a man watching a gambler. The Persians fall for it. Their cavalry pours into the gap. Your hidden companion cavalry swings hard from the flank. A clean, savage line. Spears find weak joints. The scene becomes visceral. Horses shriek. Dust rises. Men cry. Parmenion, who snarled at your youth, now commands with brutal efficiency. At one point, he catches your eye and nods. Just once. It is a small thing, but it lands like a stone. Trust shifts like a tide. Level 6. The tide turns. You ride like a man possessed, and speak like a man who found his voice. We take the field. We take their fear. Tonight we write the story they will whisper. It spreads. Men feel it. They press forward. The final blow is not a novel tactic. It is a lie made true. Persians hear that Darius has fled and cannot be seen. Some commanders fold. One great general's chariot falters. You press. You watch Darius leave his line, a small figure in a sea of banners. Victory smells like copper and wet cloth. Betrayal revealed. Philon, who you let live, is found swinging with a Persian blade, having tried to sell your plans. You spare him publicly, stage his repentance as spectacle, and release him with a lie. The spectacle amplifies your news. Even traitors betrayed Darius. Fake out resolution. At dusk, a messenger spreads a false rumor that Darius was killed. Men howl. The Persians crumble for real. Your fake news becomes their reality. By the force of belief, you win with rumor, courage, and timing. Not with a genius of pikes. Paranoia, Scene 1. Later, in the dark tent, paranoia settles like mildew. You check the map, rearrange pins until your fingers are numb, imagining Darius's spies in every shadow. You hear footsteps and start, convinced an assassin comes for you. Hephaestion laughs softly and says, "You breathe like a man with too many lifetimes." Paranoia, Scene 2. At dawn after the battle, you glimpse your reflection. The face of Alexander in the glass is not yours, but is yours. You think someone will come and pull the skin off you to see if you are really him. Who am I now? The answer is heavy and empty. The aftermath is messy, full of numbers and lists and bodies. You stand on a ridge and feel the world tilt. Men call you king. You hear the cheering and the groans, and the bargaining noise of war's business. The crown's weight is heavier than the armor. You realize, with a chill like a blade, the final, terrible thing. You won, and the win is permanent. You tried on a role as a panicked stranger and became the legend. You smile for the cameras you do not have, and the smile is a cleft between two lives. You walk among the wounded. Men bow and kiss your hand. They believe. That belief is a cage. Hephaestion catches your arm and says softly, "We did it." You close your eyes. Inside, you know, the bed that put you here never had a return ticket. In the quiet, after all the shouting, you try one last modern trick. You plant a narrative for posterity. You order messengers to carry the tale of Darius's cowardice. You sculpt the story like a headline, so future tongues will retell it your way. Bittersweet ending. You have saved a civilization by lying to them and to the enemy. You have done what no one expected, and in the doing, you have traded your life for a legend. They bring you laurels. You taste victory, and it tastes like ash. You say to Hephaestion out loud, "Will there be a way back?" He presses his palm to yours and says, "We are Alexander now." You laugh, a small broken sound, and feel the truth settle. You won, but you will never wake up as you were. The body will wear the name like armor, until it suits you no more. The world kneels. You stand trapped in a hero's face, the price of victory paid in the currency of your old life.